Greetings once again. Hi, people. This is the third video in the series of coordinate geometry. Today, we're going to learn how to find the equation of a straight line. We're going to learn how to find the equation of a straight line. Now, please bear in mind, to find the equation of a straight line, we need to carry out two steps. We need to find the gradient. Remember, we have been given coordinates. We need to use these two formulas: x minus x1 plus y1. We're going to use the first formula to find the gradient, and we're going to use the second formula to find the straight line. Okay, so this one is for finding gradient, this one is for finding the straight line. Okay, with that said, let's get right into it. Okay, so in the previous video, we learned how to find the gradient if you're given coordinates. So using that formula, so let us identify our coordinates 9, 12. So we know that the first value is x, the second value is y. The first value is x, the second value is y. So x1, y1, x2, y2. So when we obey this formula here showing y2 minus y1, so it's going to be 12 minus 6. Okay, so we're saying 12 minus 6, y2 minus y1. Then over x2, which is 9, over minus x1, which is 7. So when we subtract 12 minus 6, we're getting a difference of 6. 9 minus 7 gives us a difference of 2. 2 into 6 gives us 3. So we have found our gradient. So step number 1 complete. Step number 2, we're going to use this formula that you're seeing there. To use this formula, we only need three things. We need m, x1, and y1. So say y is equals to, we found 3 as our gradient. Remember, gradient there. Then I'll say x minus. Now, we can choose any pair of coordinates we like. We can choose 7,6 or 9,12 to find our straight line, So in this case, I'll choose 7 as my x, and I'll choose 6 as my y1. If I want, I would have chosen 9 as my x and 12 as my y. But for this example, I've decided to go with the first pair. 3 times x gives me 3x. 3 times negative 7 gives me negative 21 plus 6. The last thing that you're going to do is we are going to evaluate, or rather you are going to evaluate these integers there. So because the signs are different, we're going to subtract and we're going to get the sign of the bigger number here. So our answer is going to be negative here. So our answer in this case, negative 21 plus 6 should give us negative 15. Negative 15. And that is the equation of the straight line in number 1. So we have found our gradient and we have found our equation. Okay, let us see how we can find the other equation. Now, it's not all the time when your gradient will be a whole number. Sometimes your gradient will be a fraction. Let us see that in the second example. Find the equation of a straight line passing through the points 7,5, 7,5, 5,12. Okay, again, these are coordinates, so I'll label them x1, y1, x2, y2. So we need to find the gradient first. You always have to find the gradient when you're finding a linear function or a straight line. So we are saying 12 minus 5 over 5 minus 7. 12 minus 5, we are getting a difference of 7. Over 5 minus 7 is giving me negative 2. So in short, our gradient is negative 7 over 2. Are we together? Excellent. Okay. Now that we have found our gradient, we can find the straight line. So in this case, our gradient is negative 7 over 2 x minus, we are free. We can choose the first pair, 7 comma 5 or 5 comma 12. In the first example, I chose the first pair, but in this second example, let me work with the second pair. So I'll say 5 plus 12. Now, at this point, the same way we multiply the gradient with everything is the same thing we do. So now, to make your work easier, so 7 over 2 times x is negative 7 over 2x. Again, negative 7 times negative 5, okay? That gives us positive. So negative times negative is positive. So that is 35 over 2. You maintain the denominator 2. So we multiplied negative 7 and negative 5. And we maintain the denominator 2 plus 12. Now let me show you how to work out this fraction here. How do we work that one out? To work out that fraction, all we have to do, my friends, is all we have to do is make 12 a fraction, then find the common denominator, which in this case is 2, then cross multiply. 35 times 1 gives me 35, plus 2 times 12 gives me 24. When I find the sum of these two, it gives me 59 over 2, and that is our fraction. Therefore, the equation of this straight line is negative 7 over 2x plus 59 over 2, and that is our answer. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.